What's good? My name's Dizzy. So as you can see, yeah, I know this title, this thumbnail is probably like, what the freak are you talking about, man? Oh god, another edgy anime liker. Oh my gosh,
Oh my God.
Edge Lord.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Edge Lord. No, listen here. All right, I am fully well aware that a lot of people are in this weird discourse right now on the internet about which one is better, darker characters or freaking characters. Mostly because of Gear 5, alright? Now personally, Gear 5 is amazing. I honestly love the transformation of Gear 5. I love One Piece, and I love light-hearted, happy, goofy anime cartoons and TV shows. I love the happiness. I love the optimistic stuff. I love the great optimistic, happy storytelling. That's cool. That's awesome. But I personally like better the darker stories, and I get it. That is probably the majority of people. Most people like the darker stories, and I guess I'm just an average Joe. But I'm gonna give you my reasoning for why I like, and I think personally, and guess what? Art is subjective. Look that word up, everybody. Subjective. I think I'm saying it right. But either way, I like the darker stories. And let me give you an example. A great example is definitely Guts. Okay, now this is definitely one of the darkest stories that could get dark. Okay, not every story has to be like Berserk. All right, but characters like Guts. All right, he's the eternal struggler. Okay, he struggles against the horrible world that he's in on a daily basis. And he fights, and he continues to fight and live and survive and push himself and become stronger. Don't know if he's going to continue as of the recent chapters we've been getting, though. They've been doing my boy dirty in the recent chapters. But a character like Guts, and also the manga Vagabond, or mangas like Sunken Rock, Dragon Ball Z, for an example, back when Goku first went Super Saiyan. Stuff like that. Now, let me tell you my reasoning for it. Again, this is just me, but personally, as a man, I honestly get very inspired from these darker or more struggler-based characters and stories, because even though the character maybe has started from crappy beginnings, they struggle through the daily struggles of their world. It could be like them literally fighting against demons outright, or the mental demons in their mind, but overcoming that challenge and awakening in this new serious either transformation or just awakening in general and becoming stronger because of it. I don't know if I explained it right. I'm not a philosopher. I don't even know what I'm mostly talking about, but I get goosebumps when I see the character scream in anger. I guess that's just me, because I guess I can relate. Or I just think it's cooler in that way. I guess because technically I can kind of relate, because it honestly inspires me. Like when I see characters that are struggling, like Goku, or a good example is when he was fighting against Beerus in the Battle of Gods movie. If you guys seen that, it's pretty old by now. Or new My Hero Academia movies in general, when they fight in the final push against the main bad guy, like the My Hero Academia. I think it was Two Heroes movie. I don't freaking remember. It'll be on the screen. That movie, when Deku is literally like pushing himself to the absolute limit, and just in this serious, insane, just epic fight or whatever. Deku's not a good example because his character is always just this happy, always doing the right thing character, optimistic character, and that's cool. That's great.
That's awesome.
But you guys know what I mean. I like the more, another good example is I like the more like Batman type of characters. Like characters like Batman. Literal trash beginning. He lost both his parents. Dude, blood lost both his freaking parents, okay? Both his parents. And he rose above that and became Batman, Just this savage, this beast. Gets you hype, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but it gets you hype because honestly, I look at characters like that, and I'm just like, dang, I want to be like this kind of guy. So I personally don't want to be Deku, okay? I don't want to be Spider-Man, and I get it. It's not for everybody. I honestly just be putting myself in the story like that, but I get inspired, and I get really hype when I see characters like that, because it goes to show that you can live through trash situations but also just push through. No matter how you're feeling, you can push through and make it to the top. Because guess what? You're not going to be feeling happy all the time. That's just real life. Characters aren't going to be happy all the time. Life is going to hit you. That it just is what it is. That's life. But if you can overcome it, okay, if you can continue to push through those crappy challenges and whatnot, then it's very inspiring. So I think I like stories like that more anyway. Okay, but yeah, so I basically just kind of made this video because I've been seeing the whole discourse and people have been kind of crapping on the darker stories and calling it super edgy and super dark emo, and it's like, it's not even like that, dude. It's not even like that. It's very inspiring when you see characters that literally come from nothing or literally struggle through insane sad situations, and they become strong over time, and maybe it make that happy life for them, you know, because that's just how it is. And I get it. Again, real life, okay, sucks. People want to escape real life and they want to go into the happiness of like a romance anime or slice of life and friendship, and that's cool. I get it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to escape that and doing that. But personally, like, again, I'll say it again, art is subjective, and I get inspired and I get motivated when I watch shows that literally, or like see characters that literally have to struggle through insane circumstances. So I guess that's why I kind of like darker stories or more serious stories more than, you know, the goofy stories. But I like the goofy stories. They're cool. I like the goofy characters. They're cool too, you know. But personally, Batman's better.